everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Nerd Variety Podcast, the podcast where we talk about all things nerdy and variety and podcasty. Today, we are talking about superhero video games. What are they? Which ones have we played? What are we excited for if there are ones coming up? And which have been the worst? Oh, yeah. Throwing a wrench in this already. We haven't even started.
I don't like it.
Yeah. All right. So, let's go. Let's start off. Let's just do favorite video superhero video games off the top of your heads right now. Who's first? Josh, I know you already had one. You mentioned it to me before.
Oh, yes. My favorite is Batman Arkham City.
It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the argument because I've watched playthroughs of it because I never actually played it. Right now, I'm still playing Arkham Knight, which I'm like, oh my god, I just thought of something. My PlayStation 4 stuff didn't transfer over, so I gotta start Arkham Knight all the way over.
Oh,
that's the
worst.
Yay!
It's a lot. Well, I mean, Arkham Knight is my favorite. I wouldn't say it's the best one, but it's my favorite.
Yeah.
I thought you said Arkham City is your favorite.
Sorry, Arkham City is my favorite.
Gotcha.
So many Arkhams. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight.
Yep. I think they made a whole clip. Yeah. I could see the argument for that, though. That makes a lot of sense.
What's your favorite, Matt?
My favorite? There's probably two right now. But my all-time favorite has to be Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Deadpool game.
Yeah, the Deadpool game, because I knew about Deadpool, knew how cool he was somewhat of a fan, and then I played that game and I was like, all right, I'm hooked on this character now. So and he became my tied for top one favorite Marvel character after playing that game. So I would have to say Deadpool.
Okay.
And then maybe the Marvel's Spider-Man, the newest one, the PlayStation 4 one.
Which one?
The
Marvel Spider-Man.
4. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, came out in 17 or 18.
Yeah, the latest one.
The latest,
not the series, not like the latest game, but the series. Because you got the original Spider-Man, then you got Miles, and then you got 2, which is coming out soon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
What about you, Hayden?
For me, I don't know for sure. I have a soft spot for some very specific ones, depending on what you want to consider a superhero game. Probably one of my all-time favorites is Spider-Man Web of Shadows, which I swear gets overlooked so often. But I have a place
it really does.
for it. Another one that I would say is up there is Okay. Are we considering Dragon Ball Z superheroes?
No.
No, because if we were, all of mine would be Dragon Ball.
Games.
If we were, because all of mine would be Dragon Ball, it wouldn't matter.
Right. Completely different episode this time.
Okay, fine. So probably Web of Shadows. I had a soft spot for Spider-Man games in general for the longest time. Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions. Shattered Dimensions was also really good. I don't know if you played that.
Heard of it. Haven't
Yeah,
played
it was really
but
good.
heard
Both
of
Web of Shadows and Shattered Dimensions were on my list of games I wanted to play, but just either didn't have the money or didn't ask for them,
it.
when
Right.
they were kind of out and about.
Yeah.
Same here.
Currently, though, my favorite superhero game is Marvel's Midnight Suns.
I want to play it. I want to play it so bad.
It's really good. It's like it's been described, I think, as like XCOM meets Slay the Spire.
Mm.
So it's a turn-based strategy game, kind of, but you use a hand of cards that you're dealt, and it's a deck builder type thing.
Cool.
So it's also like you spend a lot of time around the Abbey, like this hub world, and you spend a lot of time walking around and just talking to all the different characters and everything, and building friendships.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's something I'm definitely interested in now that I have a PS5. I plan to get it.
Yeah,
I do have a couple honorable mentions that I just thought about.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Mhm.
Yep,
Freaking
good game. I played a little bit of it. And I love the the tag team abilities you could do in
yep,
that.
yep. Me and my cousins spent hours on those, just having so much fun. What was another? There was another one, but I can't remember. Dang it, I lost it. All right, somebody else go. I'll come back to it.
Well, I was thinking of like all the ones that I played. I mean, the first one I played was PS1 Spider-Man, the one where
Yeah,
it's
that
kind
was
of
the other one I was thinking of.
yeah, that one is very much a I think I guess it was inspired by the '90s animated series. So that's why I was like it really keep me like really pulled me in when I played them. Like, oh my
Yep,
god, this is just like the show. Holy crap! And it's
yep.
awesome. You fight so many of his villains, and the story is fun. The dialogue is of course is straight out of the show. And yeah, I played the crap out of that game. That one I remember
Yeah,
getting cheat codes for all the suits.
Oh yeah.
nice.
That is one big thing about the Spider-Man games. Like across the board, you always get a bunch of different Spider-Man suits.
Yes.
Yep, and they're all so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
gotta
can find
say,
them.
I gotta
Go ahead, Matt.
go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say you can find one that fits your play style, or you find ones that you like that you lean into.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that brings me to another one of my honorable mentions, even though I haven't finished it yet. It's Gotham Knights because I've been playing a little bit of it, and it's like I love it. I love it so freaking much. It's not even. It just brings me joy.
Gotham Knights
But
is fine.
but I have a really big pet peeve about it.
Which is
Is there gonna
It's
spoiler or
no. It's not cross playable, and it doesn't make any sense for it not to be.
yeah. If anyone's
Drives
listened
me.
to our previous episodes, we were hoping to do a stream, or at least play Gotham Knights together one day. Xbox Series X, PC, or Xbox One. On our individual consoles. But yeah, it's not happening.
Together as Nerd Variety, we were gonna play it together, but it's
It would have been
not
awesome.
crossover. It would have been awesome, but
Crossover we
no.
all wanted.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it drives me nuts. I can't stand it.
I'm so annoyed. I'm still on the last boss, and I technically beat it, but it like didn't count it, so I didn't get to start like a new
What?
game plus.
Oh,
It
man.
didn't count beating the boss. What?
No, there was some glitch or something, or it was because I did it with someone else. I did it through matchmaking. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that could be it.
So it's really annoying. Like, I guess I have to beat it like on my own. And the last boss is so freaking tough.
Yeah.
Don't tell me because I want to find out.
It's so long.
Yeah.
It's
I knew, like, from watching the trailers, that I was going to have some rage quit moments on this game. That there's going to be some bosses here that are going to make me question my sanity. That are going to push me over the edge.
I just finished the last time I played it, I finished the Harley Quinn part. I was like, what? Like, it almost caused me to rage quit, but I got through it.
Yeah, I'm sure you hate Harley Quinn now, right? You just can't stand her anymore.
Let's not go there. let's not go there.
You just need some time. You just need some time apart to kind of heal from the hurt, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of DC games, though, one that is pretty fantastic, to me at least, is Injustice 2.
Yes. How could I forget Injustice 2?
Oh, yeah, man. I just remember that too, and I put it on my list.
Yeah.
What a game. I love that game so much.
I don't know when it's going to be, announced, but I'm so looking forward to Injustice 3. And every time there's like a game show thing or they're announcing a bunch of games, I'm like, please let Injustice 3 show up. I want to see it.
Yeah. I know they're cooking something up right now. I just don't know exactly like when it's coming out or if it has anything, if there's any delays due to the whole gun Saffron takeover. So I don't know, like, are they changing anything with it or what's going to happen? But we want Injustice 3. Like, just give it to us, please.
Yes, please, for the love of everything that is nice, give it to us.
Yeah. Do you remember playing Injustice, the first one, Hayden?
Oh yeah, for sure. The first one was also great.
Yeah.
But I figured the second one was a little more worth mentioning since it's, more recent, a little more refined, and it's got it's just got a little more to it, it feels like.
Yeah, they definitely cleaned up. You would think the other one would, they are like from two different eras of, I guess, like console generations. But yeah, Injustice turns 10 years old today. This year, the Injustice series, 10 years old. I remember the first one, and it's like it was fun. The graphics weren't amazing, but hey, we weren't really it was fun for back then. But then Injustice 2 came out, and I remember just being like, we were playing over at Matt's, and we were just blown away from the graphics. Like, I was like, what? The graphics, this animation is just flawless. Like, oh my, holy crap. This is amazing. And just the combat, all the combat was just like, this is awesome.
Yep. I remember we went through the supers, and like we had to pause like every super move because we were all like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah. Like, dang, that character's dead.
Yep. That guy should be dead. There's no way he survived that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Batman's super, but like everybody's.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Batman super is when he takes the Batwing up into the moon, and I'm like, thank you. I love that touch to it. It was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Especially for all those 90s kids.
Yeah. Injustice is still fun. Definitely ready for Injustice for the third one to come out. Let's see another one here. I played I guess the Spider-Man games. I remember playing like when the first three movies were out. For the second one, the first Spider game based off the movie was like a level based game. The second one was the first like open world one that we got, and that was kind of a game changer for games like that. And then I didn't play that one, but I did play the one based off Spider-Man 3. That one was a lot of fun. I just spent a lot of time swinging through New York City, exploring the place, and of course going through the missions and stuff. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was definitely just something that I didn't have, like, as far as, my folks wouldn't let me play Grand Theft Auto, so it was my sandbox, free roam game, do whatever you want. It was a little toned down from Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
He's still a
Are
little.
we counting Yeah.
Hmm?
Are we counting like Sonic as superhero game?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Heck.
Okay. Josh, let your hatred for Sonic 06 go.
I don't hate Sonic. He doesn't, like, I don't know, like, why people want to put him in that box, though. He's not a superhero.
Sonic is in the same vein as Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. I'll accept that.
They both go Super Saiyan, okay?
Isn't that right, Matt? Isn't that right, Matt?
I don't even remember which came first. I don't want to get into it because I'm gonna.
Oh, that's a fun argument by itself.
Who went gold? It's been an argument for years, dude, between both fandoms. And as a fan of both, it's like, it doesn't freaking matter. Everybody shut up. Like,
we're just asking questions, Matt.
It's like, yeah, but people get so heated about it, and it's like, it doesn't matter. But all right, if we're not including Sonic, then yeah, those would be mine to mention.
Yeah.
Until the Wolverine game comes out, anyway.
Ooh, yeah. Wolverine comes out next year.
Because when that thing comes out, ooh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Is Spider-Man 2 this year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it comes out in like June.
Nice. I still haven't beaten Miles Morales. I go back and forth on playing that game. It's kind of my in-between game. While I'm in between games, I play it sometimes, but
right.
I don't know. Yeah. There's just so many like half the game or more feels like it's just the collectibles. It's going around getting collectibles, which, to be fair, I do have a really awesome suit that I recently unlocked on my last time playing, I think.
Nice.
I really like it. But yeah. So I have a question. What do you guys think is one of the most like fan servicey superhero games?
Fan servicey.
Fan servicey, as in getting something we've asked for like years and it finally happened, or fan servicey as in
sort of, but more along the lines of just something that's really packed with all sorts of niche characters and all of these things that really allow a nerd, a big fan, to just like nerd out and geek out about everything that's in a game, because there's just
Injustice 2 with the costumes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you get so many different costumes for so many different characters and like different mods and stuff, and it's like, like there's a mod, or not a mod, but there's a skin for Raiden in Injustice 2 that makes him Black Lightning, and it's like, huh?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
like that's cool. It's like,
as well.
I was like, I don't understand why you wouldn't put him in as a main character instead of Raiden, but still, like, that's dope. Either way, it's dope because he's in the game.
Yeah, they got to put him in the next one. I really hope they do.
Yeah,
I got the one for like they have skins for, of course, for the Flash. You can get any of his suits, but they also have skins for Jay Garrick. They also have a skin for Reverse Flash, which I, of course, had to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time Never mind.
What about you,
I
Josh? What do you think?
I think the like Arkham Asylum was a pretty fan servicey game because we hadn't had a really good Batman game in a while. I guess not a lot of consistently good Batman games, and this one was one of those where you have a large map to play on. You get a chance to interact with a lot of the characters. You have a lot of a good voice cast there. And you can like go through. There's a lot of Easter eggs and things you can find that link to events in the comics, and you get. It was. I think it was just for its time when it first came out. It was a lot that fans could really appreciate. I know I was like I heard about it, and I think I played a demo. I remember going to GameStop to pick up one game, but it was I would think it was a day earlier before it actually came out. So I was like, well, crap. Oh well, I've always wanted to play Arkham Asylum, so there it is. I'll go ahead and get it. And I was blown away by all the stuff in there that I was like, oh, I can just go around the map and do all this, and it was just a very rewarding experience for a Batman fan.
I got another one that's also an honorable mention, but it's also fan servicey. The Telltale Batman game, the first one.
Yeah, I can see that. They did some interesting stuff with the Telltale ones.
Yeah, I want to get the sequel so bad, but I
The
can
second
never
one,
find it.
I think, is better. I think season 2 is better.
I can't find it anywhere. I want it.
I don't know. I have it on Xbox. I don't know where else it might be.
It's PlayStation available because I have the first one for PlayStation 4. I just can never they don't make it anymore, so I can't find it.
Yeah.
Like in game, every time I go to GameStop, I'm trying to look for it. Nobody ever has.
Yeah.
I might have to order it.
I mean, have you tried looking for it just on the PlayStation Store?
No, I never thought. Well, I mean, I did at one point, but it wasn't there. But it might be there now. Because I actually think Telltale Batman is actually free in the PlayStation Store. The first one is.
There you go.
Maybe.
So the second one may be in there too.
Yeah. So my pick for this category is it's not the best game. Like it definitely struggles, in my opinion, in the gameplay department, but definitely in terms of fan service, I'd say it's really up there. DC Universe Online.
I've heard so much about that, but I never got to play it.
I really wanted to play that when I was a kid, but I didn't catch on that it was like a computer game. There was no way I could actually play it because I had an Xbox, and I also didn't have really good internet for a long time at my I was growing up. So
I mean, it's not that old. It came out like maybe 10 years ago.
One of the YouTube channels I follow, he does like reviews on old games and stuff, and he did a review on it a couple months ago, and I think it is 10 years old, 10 or 20.
Actually, it's 12 years old, but yeah.
Well, 10, yeah.
But it is for PC, right?
It's for PC and Xbox and PlayStation.
Okay. So is it like a multiplayer online game? What is it?
Yeah, it's an MMO.
Okay. Well, I might look into it.
A lot of story content, like a lot. The only problem is it's free to play, and it's a definite free to play model. So like you have to pay for everything. There may be a subscription that you can do. I don't remember, but there's like so many story chapters and everything. You do so much in that game.
Are the servers still up?
Yeah, they should be, as far as I know.
Cool. Might have to check it out, man.
Yeah.
I did try to play that Multiverses game, but I didn't really like it.
I wanted to play that, but I don't remember what happened. Maybe it just got. Maybe I went to play it and it was like, okay, now we got to update, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Updates,
part of it
updates.
for me.
Okay,
Updates are great, but they also suck.
okay. Worst superhero game.
The worst superhero game.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't played. I think we've try our best not to play bad ones. I know the Superman game from I think it was on the NES.
No.
Like based off like the '90s Superman cartoon.
What
I
about
think that was supposed to be like voted as like one of the worst superhero games out there.
do you mean
But
the 64 one? The N64?
yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
N64. That's right.
Where you're like flying through the rings and you're doing the mhm.
Yeah, very robotic, very kind of like yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't actually play it, but I've heard that was one of the ones. I think a lot of the ones that are based off like movies, like some of the movies were pretty bad, or just not really playable.
Actually, you say that, but I've heard that the X-Men Origins Wolverine is one of the best games.
Yeah, except for that
Yeah,
one.
it was. Also, I was gonna say for worst would be the Superman game that came out for Xbox. I remember playing it, and it was just a clunker, and I hate it. It
The
probably
Superman
helped.
game for Xbox.
Yeah, the original Xbox.
Uh,
That wouldn't have been the same one for the N64. What was that one?
I don't. I think it was based on the Brandon Ralph movie.
oh yeah. I played that demo. The demo was fine, but yeah, I think playing a whole game of that would have been.
I played the whole game because I think I rented it because and it was super clunky. It was it was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing from playing the demo, it was like, oh, this is so cool. I can fly it, and I can make the go do a sonic boom and go so high up in the atmosphere and just fly around buildings, use my heat vision, my cold breath, and just destroy the city, and everything's fine. And that part was fun, but yeah, I can see it being kind of clunky and kind of rough.
Yeah.
It had the same thing where you could fly through the rings and stuff too.
They tried to recover from way back when.
Yeah.
I would say I have a hard time with this one because I really have a spot for it because it was maybe one of the first superhero games that I played. That wasn't Spider-Man. It was on the PlayStation 2. It was what was it called? It was a Marvel game. It was like Rise of the Imperfects.
Yeah, I remember that one. I had that for PSP.
Yeah. It was
Good lord, PSP.
It was a fighter. It was a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
And you played as these you played as like all these new characters, but you played as a lot of the original characters too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wolverine was there, but you also had like basically it's basically like X-23 whatever her name is, except it's not. It's someone.
Yeah. You had like some like God, I really want to. I'm gonna have to look this up later to see what characters were available. I remember there was one that was kind of like I guess the perfect or like the ultimate form, imperfect, that had a bunch of abilities or was just really stacked as far as power, what it could do. But yeah, it was kind of looking back, it wasn't the best game.
Yeah, no, it was Yeah. Not the
And
best.
an attempt was made.
Yes.
Walmart.com has it for $39 on the original Xbox.
That's ridiculous.
$39?
Yeah.
No.
That's way overpriced.
I was I was I was looking up because I was looking up the character list and it showed me some shopping options for it, and it's like, bro, really?
Yeah.
Why do you think you're gonna get 30 to 40 bucks from an Xbox game?
Right.
Especially that one.
That's fine.
Anyways, are there any upcoming superhero games that you guys are really looking forward to besides the one that we mentioned already, Spider-Man 2?
And Wolverine,
Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Yes.
yes, that one too.
That's
Yep.
what I
I
was
keep
gonna
forget, I keep forgetting about that one.
Yeah, it keeps getting delayed. But yeah, that one's gonna be fun, especially that it's gonna be like Kevin Conroy's last performance as Batman. So
Also,
I definitely want to play it.
you know, yeah, we have to. And also, one of my favorite pro wrestlers is playing King Shark, so that's gonna be fun.
nice.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's I think Tara Strong is playing Harley.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which is gonna be dope. Anytime she plays Harley, it's a good time.
Oh yeah. She's a yeah. She can come around anytime for Harley. I was gonna bring up what games we would want to see made, because we mentioned before the podcast that we wanted that if we would play an Ant-Man game, which I think would be fun.
I think it would be fun. I don't think it has the replayability.
I think it would be too complicated of a concept for them to get really a good game.
They would have to be pretty have a pretty good plan of attack for making this game. Because while the grow shrink feature will be cool, or I guess there's definitely a lot of exploration, involved. That would be involved in the game, which would be a lot of fun. But yeah, they really have to make it really tight structure around it.
Yeah.
I know I mentioned in a different episode about I would love a Green Lantern game. How that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I think that would
That
be
would be
wonderful.
dope.
I think doing a Green Lantern game would be kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Being able to create all these different
You could
I forget what
you
they
could
call
kind of
it.
you
Constructs.
could kind of make it where you could have a kind of like an Ultimate Alliance thing or the X-Men game thing where you have a team of different lanterns that have different constructs that do different things. That would be dope.
It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. But just
That
of
would be-
course, just exploring space and as a Green Lantern, like patrolling your sector, and there's a lot of scale I think they can put into that game if they want to make it. And I'd also settle for a good Superman game. That's just me.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I would like a good Fantastic Four game, I think.
that would be fun.
Being able to play as all of them with, like you could have like totally different gameplay mechanics for each character. Like Sue Storm could be more of a stealth-based character. You could do Johnny for like flying things and fighting.
Read for like puzzles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
We
Like
could do a lot of puzzle stuff.
yeah.
And of course,
And
the thing would just smash everything.
Yes.
Yep. Clobber everything. But that would be cool.
Yep.
I would love to see another Deadpool game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Deadpool did
would.
have his own DLC just recently in Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Ooh, see, I already want to play it. Now I want to play it even more.
Yeah.
I would love to see maybe I don't know. I see. I was about to say it, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, standalone Venom game. I don't know how you would make it work.
They've had some pretty good Spider-Man games that included significant sections of Venom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I say I don't. That's why I said I don't know how you would make a standalone Venom game because
Yeah.
most of the
There's a
most of the games that have Venom in it have very good sections with him in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't think there's a need for a standalone Venom game. But
Yeah. There's a theory behind it, but maybe they'll look into it. Let's see. Well, we're about out of time here. Wanted to tell Matt happy birthday.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
And also next weekend it will be the February 24th. I know me and Matt are supposed to go into Atlanta Comic-Con. We're really excited about that. We're gonna post a lot of pictures and stuff of that day. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice.
I'm good. I'm gonna meet Vegeta. I'm so excited. Well, Chris Sabat voice Vegeta. Good enough for me.
Weeb.
Happy birthday to me. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Just remember, Saiyans can't grow facial hair, or their hair stops growing, except for beards and mustaches.
Gosh.
Well, mustache. Dang it, now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
You're welcome.
Man.
All right. But yeah, so that's what's going on here. That's what's coming up. Don't know what next time's episode is going to look like. We kind of stopped doing that next time on, I guess, because we stopped being that coordinated once we lost Hannah.
Chaos is fun.
She'll be back for one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was a good conversation. I always like discussing video games and superheroes, so combining both of them is a lot of fun for me, especially.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's our show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you think are some of your favorite superhero games, or what you want or are looking forward to. And until next time, nerd out.
Nerd out.